Hello, I'm Matt Guff from House.com, and this is a 2018 Etnies Cartel shoe. It's classified as a skate shoe, but you can use it for BMX, running around, casual use. It has a low cut to it, but a very large profile. There's lots of padding. There's a rubber style cup sole. It's stiff flex right out of the box and a fairly true fit. This is a shoe that you can kind of do everything with. If you like a lot of shock absorption, of course, you can find it in here. But there is a lot of padding. That's why it has a little bit more of a larger style volume. And with that cup sole, it's going to be quite a bit stiffer on the bottom side. And that's really good for anyone who rides bike, who BMX, or even mountain bikes, because the sole isn't going to sag out on the pedal. The upper is made of basically 3 different materials. There's suede in the quarter panels on the lateral and medial side with perforations for breathability, and same thing with that upper toe box area. But throughout the rest of the shoes, a majority is going to be a little bit of leather. There is some lightweight style mesh around that collar that's heavily padded. But for the most part, the shoe is going to breathe fairly well despite it having lots of overlays. In those overlays, in those high wear areas, and on that toe bumper, there's going to be triple reinforced style stitching, which is actually really nice. But the Cartel, again, it has lots of padding. That tongue is like about the size of a kitchen sponge, and it's really, really thick. So if you chop your foot a lot when you're skating, it's going to absorb all that impact. And then there's going to be this. Now, surprisingly enough, the heel counter, the backside of the Cartel, is soft. Most shoes that have this large volume, lots of padding, tend to have a heel counter that's fairly stiff. That's not the case with the Cartel. There's 6 eyelets. The top are actually metal, flat style laces, but there's no centering loop on that mesh style tongue, and there's no elastic tongue stays to keep it centered in place. But you really won't have to worry about the tongue sliding back and forth because it's so big. There's so much volume there. Your foot rests upon an STI Evolution Light Level 1 insole. It's basically a flat EVA style footbed. It has a really long name, but it really does a good job at absorbing impact and shock. There's no arch support or heel cradle, but it does have a mesh top for breathability. Again, surprisingly enough, for a shoe that has a lot of volume, it's actually a fairly cool stylish shoe. And then there's this on the bottom. That's a cup sole. It's stiff, very, very stiff. Again, perfect for pedaling. And again, if you ride a lot of stairs or do a lot of drops when you skate, cup soles are, of course, the way to go. Has a classic style herringbone tread with some flex notches for a little bit of flex, but really not too much. This is a dope shoe. It's called the Cartel from Etnies for 2018. You can see it at thehouse.com by selecting the link below in the description. Leave a comment or question. Let me know what you think of these things. Subscribe to the channel there. Check out more vids there. And hopefully I'll see you around. Peace.